All right, viewers, so here is the deal. So you can see here that we're looking at my Samsung oven. And actually, if we go ahead and open up this drawer down here and peek down here on the bottom left side. Actually, I should probably keep the camera like this, huh? So the model on this is a NE59J7630SG. I'll put that down in the details. But basically that's how you check the model of your Samsung if you're having the same issue that I am. And the issue is that the fan back there, it makes a just horrid rattling kind of cranking noise. If you if you just hold it, you can stop the fan from turning. So the motor back there is bad. That's kind of like the blower motor. I was hoping at first it was just rubbing on something. I've seen that in a couple other videos, but it's not. The whole motor is bad. So let's go ahead and turn this on so you can see exactly what I mean before we start tearing into this. So we'll go ahead and turn the oven on. And let's see here, where's the button? So if you press that little button right here, that's to simulate the door being closed. We'll be able to see this in action. I've already taken off. There's a grate that goes over the top of this to protect the fan and the heating element. I've already taken that off. It's just a big metal piece. There's a screw hole right at the top. You can see right there. And there's one down at the bottom. So that's just a Phillips screw to take that off. But let's go ahead and turn this on so you can witness the horrible sound. So it's actually pretty tame right now, but I can, here, let's see if I can sit this here. So let's go down here. Alright, so watch this. See, I can just kind of hold that, doesn't even move. Start spinning. I can just stop it. So I'm assuming it should have a little more power than that. It should be able to keep turning, but regardless, it makes that nasty, horrible grinding noise. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, pull this sucker out, and we'll get to work on replacing it. Alright, so we got the oven pulled out here. I'm just going to take off the screws on the back cover. I think we're going to be looking at doing that one, and that one for sure. And possibly these two. I'm not actually sure yet. I'll let you know for sure once I get this off what I had to fight with. But it's nice and nasty back here. Make sure you pull this out every once in a while and do some cleaning, unlike me. See you soon. Alright, so far so good. There was one additional screw down here that I didn't point out initially. I think it's that guy right there, but there's a couple of them around there. 1, 2, and I think 3. You saw that 1, 2, 3. So those had to come out, and then all you had to do was just lift this piece up, and it pops right off, and then we have access to the back panel and electrical. Hopefully this goes without saying, but if you're going to attempt this, make sure you unplug the power, people. So we are back here. You can see that I have the replacement part right here, and I don't see any identifying information on this one right at the moment. Might have to take it off, but you can see that it looks pretty much exactly the same. There is 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, and I might have to take the inside fan off as well. Actually, I know I'll have to. And then we just got 2 connectors down here. So we have this brown one on the outside and the white one on the inside. So we'll go ahead and slide those off. We can actually do that right now. So brown out, white in. And then we'll go ahead and swing around to the inside and take that fan off so we can pull this out after we take these back screws off. Okay, so you can see here that we're back inside the oven. I've already loosened up that nut with my socket wrench, this guy right here. It's a 3/8 inch socket, at least on mine it is. So if you have the same model, assume it would be the same. Just go ahead and loosen this guy up. It comes right off of there. And then you should be able to slide the fan right off. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but when you go to put this back on, it's kind of keyed there a little bit. So make sure that you slide it on. It should slide back in there all the way. So if you don't have it on there correctly, it'll kind of like wobble around. Whereas if you kind of, there we go, you can kind of like hear it snap into place there. So that is back in there. So I'll pull that off, and then you can see around here it actually is a, you can see where it kind of goes back into the oven. So once we take those 3 screws off the back, we should hopefully be able to pull that right out. So let's swing around back to the back side. Alright, so it was just those 3 screws. Once I undid those, it slid right off. Kind of nasty back there. Here's the old piece. Now this center piece actually slides off, if you can see that right there. And I just wanted to point out on your new one, when you get it, at least mine, this little piece right here, see how it's kind of loose right there? That was just floating around in the box. So make sure you check the box for that, and don't, or make sure that it's in there. That way you can put the new one on there. Otherwise you might have to try to take the old one off and then use that. But you're gonna have to take off this little, the center piece here and put that on the new one, unless yours came with one. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on there and put this all back together and see what we get. All right, there is the new one in place. You can see that we got brown out, white in down here on the wires, so just 3 screws. We're gonna go ahead and put it back together on the inside, then we'll plug it in and test it. All right, here is the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and turn this back on and see if it's still making that horrible ruckus. Also, I'm gonna put this down below, but when you're taking this off and on, it is the reverse. So instead of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it's the opposite. So just keep that in mind. All right, bake 400, and let's push the magic button again. Oh yeah, that sounds much better. Purring like a kitten. You didn't really get it as bad on the when it was making the noise, but it got a lot louder and a lot more obnoxious than it was. So this is already a major improvement here. So we should be all set. I'm just going to put the back cover on and good to go. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, throw it down in the comment section. I'm usually pretty quick about getting back to my viewers, and if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. Thanks. Bye-bye.